she suddenly realized that at just over 70 years old, she would wait for death all alone. She lived by herself in a detached villa over 200 square meters large, yet the only thing that kept her company was the sound coming from the television. Every morning when she woke up, a voice always seemed to whisper in her ear, telling her to go back to sleep. There was nothing to do once she got up anyway. Still, she would struggle to drag herself out of bed, cook meals all by herself in the kitchen, and chew tasteless food alone at the dining table. After breakfast, Tomako had to swallow more than a dozen pills in one go. She could not even remember what each pill was meant to treat. Before heading out, she would skillfully stick several medicinal plasters around her waist, so she would not run out of breath halfway through her walks. Other than passing time at the library, the community clinic was where she visited most often. One day Tomako suddenly asked her doctor. She constantly heard a crowd of people talking to her inside her house. She wondered if this was a sign of Alzheimer's disease. The doctor shot her a meaningful rhetorical question instead. Would it not be nice to have someone to talk to? After leaving the clinic, the group of people Tomako had mentioned appeared once more. They quietly followed right behind her, escorting her all the way home. They wore clothes identical to Tomako's, and said exactly the thoughts and reflections that often drifted through her mind. Tomako grew more and more weary of her unchanging lonely life. She ached to change how things were, but these figures told Tomako they would walk alongside her through all the days ahead, and they were the only ones who would stay with her. She could not count on anyone else. She asked them who they truly were. Then one of the men told her they were versions of herself. For a moment, Tomako could no longer tell reality apart from illusion. Right after that, the three figures summoned their musical instruments out of thin air, and played bright, cheerful music. The melody echoed nonstop inside Tomako's head. She slowly became lost in the sound, moving her body freely to the upbeat rhythm, like a brilliant flower blooming in a desolate desert. Lonely as it may seem, it was brimming with life. When she woke up the next morning, that sluggish voice showed up right on schedule like an alarm clock. Go back to sleep. There is nothing waiting for you when you get up. Tomako fought off her drowsiness and got out of bed, and the voice faded away at once. She planned to spend the day at the library as usual. As she walked down an empty alley, the other three versions of Tomako hid quietly in the corners. They were like bodyguards secretly watching over her, and also playmates playing hide and seek with her. The lady working at the library could see the loneliness written all over Tomako's face, and invited her to join the community square dance group. Tomako had no interest whatsoever, so she gently turned down the kind offer. In the end, she picked out an encyclopedia about animals, taking notes as she flipped through its pages. Then she suddenly noticed a child sitting across from her staring at her strangely. Tomako realized she had accidentally sat down in the children's section. Instead of feeling embarrassed, she offered the child a warm, friendly smile.